talking about that, you posted a comment which I want us to read. Let me bring it in. Let me see. I saw this and I read your comment. It's powerful. See, it says perception is reality, but not always the truth. Okay, that's one side. But the most powerful bit is your added comment. Can you read that?
Yes. Perception is an individual observation that's usually shaped by emotions, experience, and sometimes incomplete information. Many of us are driven to act by our perceptions. We are convinced of what we see, hear, feel, and think, rather than looking for the truth. So I said, as you go about your journey this week, it's always my Monday motivation. Do your best not to make decisions based on what you hear, what you see, hear, feel, or think. Perceptions can be deceptive because they align with who we are and how we think. Truth, on the other hand, may not align with what we perceive, but liberate us and point us in the right direction. When armed with the truth, we can make better decisions. Let your decisions be based on truth this week.
Wow. DG, when I saw this and I read it, I just said, wow, it's powerful. You see, there are a lot of things going on in the world, and many of us just take what we are told, the simple explanation. Nobody, very few people dig deeper to see, where is this thing coming from? What happened? Nobody cares. All they care about is what is a motive. This person slapped this person. Nobody cares about what happened before the slap. I mean, how can we help people to go beyond perception, to seek the truth? And in fact, why is that even important?
Thank you. The truth is what I've learned over my years of experience. I will share this, which is pretty interesting. I was doing a doctorate program. And then as we start that class, the first thing they told us, they said, you don't know anything. They said, this program will teach you that you don't know anything. But this program also will teach you to find what you don't know.
Okay.
Now, the reason why I brought that up is because, as in the moment we get to a certain level of education, sometimes we might be deceived that we know a lot of things. But the funny thing is, what we think we know, until we dig deeper, and remove our emotions, remove our experience, remove everything, that's actually when we find what we call the truth. The case is, for example, if you tell me something right now, if it goes with my belief, I will not question it. That's very common with all of us. That's what we do. But if it's contrary to what we believe, sometimes we outrightly reject it, then actually take time to really ask ourselves, is this really true? The funny thing about it is, this is one of the funny things, somebody comes to you and the person just praise you, hey, you're a good person and everything. On average, we don't question those things. Are they honest with us or not? But if somebody comes to criticize us, now there are two reactions to that. We can actually just say, yeah, they're just jealous. Or we can ask ourselves, can that be true? Then we you start digging deeper into, let me look into my behavior, but that's only for people that can reflect.
Yes.
Same thing also comes to the truth, because for example, now everything that we see in politics, everything that we see in the world today, politics mostly are full of half truths or absolute lies. That's and again, even for many things that we see, whether in places of work, in many places and everything, there are things that we are not told. There are things that we don't know.
Yeah.
But until we take time to really look at the thing that we even call facts, remove our emotions from it, whether we agree with it or not, whether we think it makes sense or not, and then we start digging for what actually is the truth. We gather information, because until you gather information, you sift through all this information and figure out which one is relevant to what you're looking for. On average, we just keep acting on emotions.
Yeah.
I've seen people whereby somebody come to them and say, hey, Ekene is this bad guy and everything. And all this. Oh, yeah, I was thinking the same, because again, they have the same mindset. I was thinking the same thing too, but they then sit back and say, okay, this person just came to tell me this person is a bad person. Did I even is that really true? Did I even look at what this person told me and try to figure out? Can I even call Ekene and say, Ekene, this person said you did this and everything. Tell me what your own side of the story.
Yeah.
But on average, what most people do is, I was thinking the same thing too. That's just the way it goes. And that's where our problems are these days when it comes to things, because on average, we only live by perceptions. Now, they say perception is reality. Everything, what you will see right now, it might look like it, but actually, most of the time, it's not even it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to drive to with people, is because the moment you make a decision on your emotions, on average, you make wrong decisions.
Yeah. And this hit me hard because it drives to why I have this podcast. You see, I talk to a lot of young Africans. Majority of the things they say and believe are based on pure perceptions and emotion. And very, very few are interested in digging deeper. Even to pick up a book on the subject and read, they don't want to do it. They just go with stories they hear from their friends or family, whatever.
Most on social media.
Pick up a book. At least read a book. You get more information. Maybe then you ask yourself, is this even true? Okay. Pick up another book on that subject. By the time you read 3-4 books on that subject, you start getting to the core of it. But very few of us want to do it. And for me, see, I believe this century is Africa's century. But we'll make a big mistake if we continue making decisions on perception, on emotion. Many of us believe certain things about Africa that doesn't align with any reasonable facts. But we want to believe it. Now, the thing is this. A lot of young people also have issues that are colonizers, this, that. Now, we were colonized, yes. They did bad things to us, yes. But the kind of things they hold on to are not useful to us as Africans. They're not going to help us develop. And as long as you hold those thoughts, those beliefs, without questioning them, we are making a big mistake, and we're giving the same colonizer more power over us. And those are the things that concerns me when I see many of us, our future, holding on to things based on emotion and perception. So that's when I read that post, it hit me. Say, wow, this is very powerful. Thank you for that.